Hello Richard, this is Jeremy here with G-Force Power Sports. Servicing your Razor Turbo right now. Just want to go over a few things with you, let you know what's going on here. So as you can see, I've dropped your oil, your transmission oil already. Transmission fluid, all that stuff looked okay, just typical, use on all that. Checked your battery. Your battery did test fine. All your connections are nice and tight. We don't have any problems with any of that. I'd like to possibly see this thing repositioned a little bit better. You can actually see how it could easily touch this bracket right here and possibly arc out, especially since it's copper and the way it is. I'm pretty sure, oh, there it is right there. The other end of this cap's right here. We'll go ahead and just fix that right now. I didn't see it slid up there. All right, we got that taken care of. We'll go back here, topped off your coolant. Everything looked good on that. It was just a little low, but that's pretty typical for a fairly new unit like this. And then down here, we went ahead and topped off your diff fluid. Pretty standard. They come from the factory. They're a little low. It didn't even take very much, like half an ounce. We just like to make sure to put some in there and check it so we can see how clear it is. Your alignment and everything looks pretty good. I did notice in the rear here, you do have a bent trailing arm. This left side right here, you can see how it's got a little bit of a tweak in it as opposed to this one. It's not much, but it does offset that camber a little bit on the wheels. Can lead to tire and dog walking basically. On your air filter here, we can see it's pretty dirty. You can see the dirt that's coming out here and what's actually in the air box from when I pulled it out. We'll go ahead and get all that vacuumed out for you. But it looks like you guys are riding in fairly dusty situations, and we do highly recommend that if it is dusty like that, possibly keeping a second air filter on the vehicle. That way, midway through your trip, if you need to, you can also go through and change that out just to keep it. These motors are pretty bulletproof as long as we keep dirt out of them. So basically everything else is looking really good. The one thing I do like to mention, it does have that bent trailing arm in the rear. It'll probably need replaced. That is a good time to go ahead and do an upgrade for a high lift trailing arm and or front A-arms. A lot of times that little bend will come from just stepping off of a rock and catching the rock, or even backing into stuff. The newer ones are a little beefier, and they give you an extra like 4 to 6 inches depending on which model you get, and you can avoid those things in the future. All right, Richard, thank you very much, and I will send you this video.